What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink, Young, and you are tuning in to the most award-winning talk show in Memphis, Atlanta, and Mobile, Alabama. Of course, the trophies are in the back, all 9 of them. You know, we got some awards coming up pretty soon, so it might be even more. I'm talking about BrinkTV. Now, to not adjust your TV set, we got he not really a brand new face on the show. He really BrinkTV alumni. He been on here since day one. It's just his first time on the couch. My guy, Michael Edwards. What's happening with you, big dog?
What's going on? What's going on, Doc?
Hey, first and foremost, I got to say thanks for coming on the show, man. Coming back, man.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, most definitely.
Like I say, you know, since the first time you was on the show, we've definitely upgraded. You know, we got a lot of awards. You know, got white couches. You know, got a set. You know, we growing. But I tell you, who really growing, man? You. You. Now, of course, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be, you know, real open on this one right quick, because first time I actually saw you was at Miracle Baker. I think that was like I don't know if it was like a 18th birthday party, but it was a concert. And I saw so many dope artists, but you were the one that stood out to me the most. I mean, out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Your stage presence is immaculate, man. Where does that come from?
They really come from growing up. My favorite artist is MJ.
Okay.
And I remember with my father, it was a concert MJ did back in '92. At Keyshia. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Okay.
My father like, I bet you can't do that. And, you know, ever since then, you know, I've been into entertaining. Like I did talent shows doing Michael Jackson. I always won first place.
Yeah.
Performed in Black history programs and all that. So I don't really consider myself as a artist. It's more like an entertainer.
Right.
I believe in giving a show and giving some people remember. Like, if I know if there's other singers on the show, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna do some slow songs. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some up tempo.
Right.
Keep the crowd going on their feet. So yeah, that's pretty much sums it up with it. I just love to entertain.
Right.
Definitely.
Man, another show I saw you at, and of course you killed it, was an Avant performance at it was a hair show at the Cook Convention Center. Yeah, and I can remember at the time I had a co-host, you know, one of those rare occasions where I had a co-host, because it's always me. But I can remember being in that audience, man, and I was telling her, hey, watch, he finna kill it. I know him, I seen him. And like I say, you did work, man.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go back to the genesis, man. Like, when did you first start doing music?
Oh man, I always been into music. Me and my cousins, like when we got out of high school, out of Melrose, we was doing it, and then Super J, Lionheart brother, he put me on One Sound. When Lou was recording downtown, by the Redbird Stadium.
Right.
So that was when I actually got in the studio for sure. Yeah. And my partner Magic got me in the studio in West Memphis. So since then I took it, you know, I was just doing artistry, developing my sound and all that. So that was when I was going by T Money back then. And so, you know, it just came with growth.
Right.
You know, I did so many shows, opened up for so many people over the years. You know, it was just a blessing. So then I took it up a notch and got into the engineering. Right. And got into the promoting side. You know? I started putting events together for the singers in the city. Right. You know, I really started off in Labana. Did stuff at the Labana Children's Hospital. Then we upped it up to Hard Rock Cafe. And did like 3 events there. And then branched off and started dealing with the celebrities and giving local artists, you know, an opportunity in the city to open up for them, build their fan base and things like that. So, and I'm gonna just keep going with it. You know, and I'm more back on my artistry now. More than anything.
So let's talk about some of the artists, or let's say celebrities, that you brought to the city, man.
I have gotten Keyshia Cole here.
Keyshia Cole?
That was the first one.
Wait a minute, you talking about Love Keyshia Cole?
Yeah.
Wow, wait a minute now. Hold on. Hey, we got to talk off camera. I ain't know you do it all that. Who else you brought, man?
Tink. Tink. I did Kiki Wyatt twice.
Man, Kiki Wyatt.
Twice. Brought Sammie last year. Matter of fact, I brought Kiki and Sammie last year. So, you know, that's it so far. You know, I'm working on bringing many more to the city. So Man, this is what I need for right now.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So, do you ever, like, with you being an artist as well as the promoter, event promoter, like, do you ever get a chance to, perform on stage?
I did for the first time last year for the Sammie event.
Okay.
Even though I opened up for him in Atlanta last year.
Yeah.
When I brought to Memphis, I also opened up for him here.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was my first time.
Because it's got to be dope, like, to be able to share the stage with these celebrities, like these, platinum selling artists, Grammy nominated, all of that, man. It's got to be a good feeling, right?
Yeah, I really, the Sammie John was the most best because this time, instead of hiring a driver, I did the driving.
Right.
And I didn't know I had him here 2 days. I had him here a day before.
Okay.
So I had to drive him around, took them to get something to eat. So.
Right.
Me sitting with them, chopping it up with them, learning the business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a great experience.
That's dope, man. And that's how you build relationships, networking. I love it. I love it. One thing that's cool, man, I don't know, you probably know this, you know what I mean, but the viewers might not know. Young Dolph, that's actually how he was starting out. He would book those stars and he would open up for them. So that you following the blueprint. Following the blueprint. Let's talk about some of the artists that you hear, that you work with, some of them that you probably groomed. Let's talk about some of that, man.
A lot of, especially when it comes to singers, I work with a lot of singers. I done put a lot of singers on shows, like Leah B, Cam the singer, even Justin Howe.
Wow.
He was, I've been knowing Justin for a long time. Before he got, I put him on the show at Hard Rock. And, I really want to honestly say, and not toot my horn, but I want to say there was a start off because he really wasn't doing those shows and nothing like that. And I put him on their first show at Hard Rock, put him on another show, and from then he was just growing and growing. Now look at him now.
Right.
He's talk of the town, who else? Big the artist, Ashton London.
Oh man,
my boy Ashton, Gabby Green.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, it's a list.
Yeah.
Real list. But I'm finna put another one together very soon. Okay. Because there's a lot of new artists I done met, so I want to give them the opportunity to experience that feeling. Because when I put those events together, it's really more artist development. Right. Because we really don't got that no more. So when I put them together, I do a real deal like I put them on a schedule. Yeah. I be like, yo, you got to do this. Every artist got to do a cover song. Right. Y'all got to be here at this time, at the same time. Right. You ain't nobody bigger than the other. Yeah. So I be real strict on it. Right. So they can learn now. Yeah. Because when they do get into big time, and their contract and all that, and you late, you breach the contract, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So groom them now. So when they get there, they already hip to it.
I don't know, man. It sound like we might have Michael Edwards records coming soon. I don't know, man. You grooming them, you getting them in.
Hey, I'm just learning from what I through experience, and nobody really taught me. I had to go through it, so I feel like I should drop those gems to the next people as well.
I feel you. So let's go ahead and talk about your new music, man. You got a single out right now, and of course you're working on some projects. Let's talk about it all, man.
Oh yeah, my single I got out right now called 48 Hours featuring R&B. This is on all platforms. Music video Blue Flames on YouTube. Shooting my next video this Sunday. A Memphis film called Trap Season. The campaign mixtape folks been waiting on this done over 5 years. Yeah. It's done. I'm just gotta go and throw it out there. But I'm working on my EP called 31 Sincerely Yours Memphis. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. That's like with Trap Season and Blue Flames, all that on there. So I'm just really back to working on and back on the songwriting to writing for artists, because I'm just trying to get them placements and stuff like that.
I feel you. Now, one question I gotta ask you, man, and I love to ask R&B artists from the city whenever they come on this show. R&B music in Memphis, what's the state of it, man? How would you describe it? Where we at?
Oh, we here.
Okay.
By me being an engineer and working and putting shows together, it's here. But this the thing about it is it's different levels. Okay. Meaning, you got your Karen Brown, David Crutches, Bird Williams, all them, and then you got
What's little homie name? Courtney Little.
Courtney Little, yeah. You got him. Then you got that's that one bracket. Then you got the other bracket, far as like your Ashley London, Gabby Green, Justin Howell, Rich Josh. You know what I'm saying? Then there's a whole nother bracket. There's two more people don't know about, which is that new era right now, far as like how the Hers and Queen Nas and stuff is people like that, and Bryson Tillers, and they got their little bracket. So it's different levels of the R&B scene out here, but they here live in effect. So you know, we kind of shine in the background, but we here, and you know, sometimes it might take us to branch out to go elsewhere, but we definitely here.
So why would you say that R&B music in Memphis is kind of like you say shine in the background?
Because the rap scene is more potent here. Okay. Even though this is the home of blues,
I promise.
It's very potent, and like I say, it might not be hard on the end if you're doing what Karen Brown, Devin Crutch and them doing. Right. But you know, when you trying to get in the game as an artist, it's a different story. Right.
It's a big difference between just gigging and being an artist. So I definitely get what you're saying.
You know, and you know how the times is now. And how the music game going right now, it's helpful because you got people like Mo 3, Rod Wave, and you know, folks like that, and it's giving folks the opportunity to get their shine. You know, folks accepting that music now. So you can play that type of music in status or next level or something. Folks gonna jig with it because they listen to it.
So, I got you.
R&B is making its way back because you got to go a different approach. Like my campaign mixtape is R&B. But trap season is more like the up-to-date sound.
Got you.
But it's still R&B to it. Right. It's just a more vibed out type of thing.
Right. So, because that's one thing that I kind of wonder. Like I think about, you know, all the sexy ladies out here, you know, and then I like to ask, what are you listening to? And they be like, I'm listening to Bag, and I'm just like, dang. But I mean, like, what do you get sexy to? And then they be like, oh, well, you know, I listen to, and I'm just like, dang, no R&B, like, where is it? Is it? I mean, you know, that's what makes me ask that question.
It's here. It's here because, I mean, it's just the game changed, the sound has changed.
Okay.
So, you know, like, come on, Tank. For example, he keeping it true to the game, you know. Chris Brown doing this thing, you know, he got that new wave sound. You know, Jacquees. You know, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like women on it because no lie, when I do my events, 95% of the event is nothing but women. Right. Nothing but women. Yeah. So they want that R&B.
I got you.
It's here, full in effect, live, full in effect.
Most deaf. Like I say, my guy is here. He's bringing it back. He's bringing it to the forefront. You know, go ahead, get all that social media out there. That way the people can keep up with you. Man.
You can follow me on Facebook, Michael Elwoods. It's spelled Michale. So Michael Elwoods on there. Instagram, Michael_Elwoods. That's about it. I really be on the most, those two. Instagram and Facebook. So, Michael Elwoods, Michale. You know.
And of course, people can, you know, reach out to you on those platforms for like features or booking studio time and all of that.
A lot of my clientele come from social media, and that's crazy on that. I ain't been engineering for 4 years, and I can honestly say that that's what I do full time. Right. That's my 9 to 5. It pays the bills. You know, it's crazy because I started off with Kivo Money, then branched out the Casino Jizzle, then Big Boogie and Chopper and all that. So it's been crazy, man.
Boy, you got a catalog, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. All right, so any shout outs, anything before we go?
Shout out to One Fam Music Group. That's the distribution deal label that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? That was the campaign project going through. Shout out to my boys, Cam the Singer, Arme, Daniel Parker, King, Khalil King, Big Mike. Hey, make sure y'all go check out Lady Snow, shot by Camera God, because it's got me, Cam the Singer, Big Mike, Khalil King, and King K on that joint. Most definitely. So, and shout out to you for having me.
Well, you know, a little something, man. Shout out to you, and you know what that's about. Like I say, shout out to this homie. You know, hey, I ain't the type that just, hey, this man plugged me in with the interview with Big Boogie. Like I say, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. See,
shout out to Boog, Red Wrong.
Hey, I'm not the guy that don't give credit. I give credit. That's what I do. This guy plugged in. You feel me? So, like I say, man, last question I got for you. Let's say there's an inspiring artist out there watching this interview, but they thinking about giving up. What advice would you have for them?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you like this: don't give up. Cause bro, if I could, I'd tell you my story, how it happened for me, man. I remember I lost everything, hit rock bottom.
Wow.
And I jumped into the engineering side, and from there I've been going up since then. And don't let nobody tell you, or discourage you, cause everybody not gonna believe in your vision. It's your vision. So find you people that's gonna believe in your vision and add to it. You know what I'm saying? If not, just keep pushing. Because it ain't gonna happen overnight. Some it do happen overnight, But the goal is to keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you be around people that in the field that you're trying to do. You can't be somebody you want to be a basketball player, but you hang out with baseball players.
Right.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
So just keep it going, man. Don't give up at all.
I feel you. Hey, definitely got to say thanks for coming on the show, man. It means a lot to have you on this couch. Like I say, this the new wave. You know what I'm saying? When you came through here, when we did the interview the first time. Like I say, we was at that venue. I think it was on Highland. You know what I mean? It was on Highland. But hey, we've expanded. You see, we've done our thing. You definitely expanding, brother. Make sure y'all tune into his social media for all updates. He's got events coming up, Michael Edwards and Friends. Like, it's a dope event. He's definitely trying to bring some big names to the city. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. With that being said, now back to more Brink TV.
What's happening, everybody? I'm Brink Young, host of the most award-winning talk show in Memphis, Brink TV. And of course, these are my awards. Let me cut to the chase. I got a question for you guys. When was the last time that you promoted yourself on TV? You can't answer that, can you? Well, the Brink TV show now is in 3 markets: Memphis, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, and Mobile, Alabama. So if you rap, sing, model, comedian, or if you have your own business, we invite you to the Brink TV show. Be sure to check us out every Tuesday night. Check your local listings on Comcast. And we have live stream, BrinkTVShow.com.